Calendly tutorial, best appointment scheduling software for small businesses. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be telling you how you can use Calendly and why it is one of the best appointment scheduling softwares out there. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So we're just simply going to go ahead and search for Calendly over here, and we're going to open up the first link that we get. And now here it is very simple. You can go ahead and sign up. So over here, you can see you have two options. You can either sign up with Google, or you can sign up with Microsoft, or you can sign up with your own free email. And as you can see right here, no credit card is required. Now, Calendly is free, but there is a pricing plan. We will get to that at the end of the video. I will tell you all about the pricing plan. First, let me show you how you can sign up and how you can use Calendly. So we are going to go ahead and sign up with our email address. So we're just simply going to go ahead and paste our email right here at the bar, and then we are going to click the sign up button. And then it will take us over here where we have to finish our sign up process. So over here, we just enter in our full name and we choose a password that is at least 8 characters long. And then we just hit the continue button. So right here, I'm just simply going to go ahead and add John Doe as my name. And then over here, we are going to use a strong password and click on continue. Now, before continuing, they will send you a verification email. So please check your inbox before continuing. And the verification email will look something like this. And all you will have to do is just simply click on the confirm my email button, and it will take you over to the sign up process where you can resume where you left off. And now we just enter in the password and click on the continue button, and we are in. We are good to go. So here you basically choose how do you plan on using Calendly. So either on your own or with my team. Now, depending upon the answer that you give Calendly, it will give you other options as well. When you finish signing up, it will recommend you other stuff as well, depending on whether or not you are an individual or you are with your team. So currently, I'm just simply going to select with my team and click on continue. The process will be very similar if you choose for my own as well. Now here, what kind of work do you do? So you have finance, sale, customer service, recruiting, and consulting, education, and marketing. If you do not see a category that best describes your work, you can just hit the other button and click on continue. Let's click on other, and here we describe what we do on a day-to-day basis. So here you just enter in the role of your own company, of your own work, whatever it is that you do. You don't have to do it. It is optional, but it is good if you do it. So we'll just say that I am a video editor. So we'll just type in video editor and then hit the continue button. So here is how the dashboard is presented. You will see you have already a meeting set up over here. This is a pre-made meeting. You can go ahead and edit it out. This is just for template reasons so that you can see what it is that you are going to be doing. On the left hand side, you will have your many options. If you click on this button, it will expand it. And if you click on this arrow button, it will expand the navigation bar and show you all the available options. So you have event types, meetings, availability, contacts, workflow, integration apps, and routing as well. And down below, you will have analytics and admin control. So over here, you have my Calendly. Over here, you can filter it out and you can work together with a Calendly organization. When you add users to your Calendly organization, you can create a team or pages. So here you will have your teams. So right now, visit your user page over here and we can add seats as well. And those seats are going to be our team members. So keep that in mind. And over here, we'll close this one. And over here, you will have new event type. Over here is basically where you can create your events, your meetings. You can schedule appointments as well. So let's go ahead and open up this meeting and see what we're dealing with. So when we open it up, you will see that this is just a preview, as you can see right here. To book an actual event, we will create a new event later on. For now, this is just for preview purposes. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here, you can see you will have your name, what it is that you are going to be doing. So it says 30 minutes of meeting. So we have a 30-minute meeting. Down is below is the allotted time. And then over here, you have an address or location that you can add. And here you will see the selected time and date. So these are the dates available. We can select any of these dates and we should be good to go. on the left hand side, you have your main options, such as host and invites. Over here, you can invite other hosts. Over here, you can invite other people, whether they be your customers, whether they be your clients, whether they be your teammates. And down below, you have scheduling settings where you can see right here, you can schedule different events. So you have invitees can schedule as well, 60 over here, Calendly days. So we have 60 Calendly days into the future within a date range. So you can set up right here. If you select within a date range, you then select a date. So let's say between September 1st to, let's say, September 7th. These are the dates that we chose. So we can click on apply. There we go, September 1st to September 7th. And over here, we will have scheduled this event right here. Hours and calendar settings. Over here, you can set times that hosts can be scheduled for these events. Right here, you have yourself. If you click on it, you will see your availability hours. So you can see right here, weekly hours are over here. If you want to edit them, then you can click on this pen tool or pen icon, and then over here you can edit working hour schedule right here for this event type or for one event type using this schedule. So you can set whether or not you want scheduling or whether or not you want to edit your working hours for this event only or for future events using schedule. So it depends on you. So here you can set them up as well. So let's say for this event only, we click on OK. And now we can just simply go ahead and schedule our date as well. So let's say weekly hours, all right, from Sunday to Saturday, we work all 7 days. We are available for a meeting, except on Sundays, we will only be available at noon. So we'll just say 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Those are going to be our weekdays. So again, over here, we'll just go ahead and scroll down to click on 12. And you can also just simply type your time as well. So here we go. So for weekends, all right, for weeks, Saturday and Sundays, we will only be available between 12 to 3 p.m., whereas the rest of the week, we are available the whole 9 to 5. If you feel like this is acceptable, then you can just simply move on to the next one. And you can always have date specific hours, as you can see right here. For this is basically day specific hours. If you want to select specific dates, let's say over here, right, on this day, let's say on the 30th, I will only be available for this amount of time, and then you can click on OK. There you go. After that, you have observed holidays. Over here, you have your account settings. You can set it up later. I will show you how to do so. You have book over meetings where you can connect different calendars, such as Google Calendar, Microsoft Calendar, Outlook, and you can simply import all of the events and meetings from those calendars into Calendly, and it will sync all of them for you. So we will show you how you can do that later. But for now, we just simply click on save and close. So this was basically a small preview of what to expect when creating a event. Now let's go ahead and actually create our new event, right? So we're just simply going to go ahead and delete this event. This was a preview, it doesn't really matter anyway. So now we are going to go ahead and create ourselves a new event. So to create a new event, we just simply hit the new event button, and the process is going to be very similar to the first one. But before we get to that, we have to, set everything up. So here we create a new event type, right? So over here, you have different options. You have one-on-one meetings where you have one host, one invitee, right? This is good for interviews and etc. And then you have a group call. So over here, you will have one host with a group of invitees. This is good for online classes, webinars, team meetings, if you will. And then we have collective, which is more than one host with one invitee. So you have multiple different hosts and one person that you invite. This is good for group sales calls, group meeting, etc., discussing promotions and whatnot. Then you have a round robin, which is like a round table where one rotating host with one invitee. So it's basically like a round table where one by one everyone becomes the host and interacts with everyone else on the table. So choose whichever type of event you want and we can move on. So let's say we want a group meeting, right? We want to host a group meeting for classes or whatnot. We click on this one, and After that, we just choose the host, which is going to be me. If you have other people added into your team, you can select them and you can make them your host and then click on next. And here is very simple, as you can see, as I showed you beforehand. Very simple. That was the preview. Now we can go ahead and actually edit things out and make our event. So we'll just say, so this is going to be our daily morning meeting. It's going to be held every single day. This can be simply 50-minute meeting, 30-minute meeting, just to, get started with the day. It can end quickly. It can go overtime, depends on the day, right? Let's just say this is our daily morning meeting and the duration is 30 minutes. That's fine. We're good with that. And then location, here you can set up either via Zoom. Click on Zoom. You will have to connect Zoom, which I will show you how you can do that as well to add different integrations. If you want phone calls, you select the phone number, you select phone call over here, and then you add the phone number, and you can add additional information and you can send the invite as well. Then you have in-person meet options as well, where you can set a location over here. You add the address of the specific location, let's say a cafe or a building or project where you guys are holding your meeting. You can go ahead and add that. If you click on all options, you will see you have Google Meets, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, and GoToMeetings as well. Now over here you have max invitees. So over here you can add how many people you want to have. So let's say we want to have 5 people, excluding us. Including us, it would be 6. And then over here, display remaining spots on the booking page as well. Then you just simply click on continue and you will have a meeting set up. Then you can go ahead and click on the integration options and connect your Zoom, your Google Meetings, whatever software it is that you are using. So before we go ahead and create our event, let's go ahead and add the integrations that we need. So we'll click on this navigation bar, we'll open it up, and then we'll click on the integrations and apps option right here. This will open us the integration page, and here we can add all of them. So we have API and webhooks, Calendly, Android apps. We have all of the applications and the integrations that we would need. So over here, you will go have to choose whichever one you want. Some of them are for admin purposes only, so keep that in mind. But yeah, let's say if you want to select Microsoft Team Chats, you can click over here. If you have Outlook calendar, you can select it over here. If you want to have, let's say, Calendly for Firefox, you can do that. But let's say we want to connect our Zoom application for meeting purposes. So we're just simply going to click on the most used, and Zoom is right over here. So we're going to click on Zoom. Now make sure that you already have a Zoom account and you are logged into your Zoom account, and so that you can go ahead and connect it easily. So here, as you can see, I'm already logged into my Zoom account. Now back to Calendly, over here, you have 2 options. You can either set up Zoom for your organization, or you can set up Zoom for yourself. Each of them will have different options. If you set up on the behalf of all of your users, you set it as the default location for your meetings and control usage within Calendly. So keep that in mind. Down below are the requirements. As a Calendly administrator, be certain that you are your Zoom's account administrator. So keep that in mind. So you got to make sure that you are the administrator and a Zoom account and users who are in the same Zoom account. So these are all of the requirements. So for now, we are just simply going to go ahead and set up Zoom for ourselves. We're going to click on Zoom for myself. This will open up the options right here. So that is why I told you that you should log into your Zoom account beforehand so that you don't have to do it later on. So now that we're here, we're just simply going to click on allow, because we have all these, options to give permissions to. And then we click on allow and we are in business. So here we go. Zoom account has been connected using your email. Now over here, as you can see, it is done. Now we can go ahead and set up our event. So if there are any other integrations that you would like to connect, you can do so over here. Let's say we want to connect our Gmail account as well. So over here, you can select it. If you want to connect your Google Meets account, you can do so over here, Google Calendar as well. So let's go ahead and connect those as well, just in case, so that we don't have to do them later on. So we're going to click on connect Google Calendar. So over here, Google Calendar right here, you're going to click on connect. And here we go. So as you can see, my calendar account. So 1 out of 6 are connected. You can connect up to 6 calendar accounts. So you can connect Microsoft account, Outlook account, whatever calendar that you use, you can go ahead and connect it over here. And at this point, you can also connect your Google Meets account as well. As you can see right here, set a default location for your Google Events over here. You can add your Google Meets application as well. So now that we have connected our Zoom account and our Google Meets and other accounts, now we can go ahead and set up our meeting. So in the location section, we just simply hit the Zoom option, and over here, web conference details over here. If you want to select other options, you just simply go ahead and select that. Very simple. So we're going to select Zoom over here. Maximum participants are going to be 5, and we can click on display remaining spots on booking page. And then we hit the continue button, and here is the event. So over here is your event type. As you can see right here, you have your event details. It's going to be 30 minutes. It's going to be Zoom. Over here, host and invitees. So we are the host and we have a group of 5 invites. We can add scheduling settings, as I said before. So over here, you can add a time limit, maximum notice over here. So let's say buffer time, right? So add before and after time. So we'll just say 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after. These are going to be our buffer times. Then we have the minimum notice. Invitees can't schedule within 4 hours, 1 hour, or 30 minutes, right? So let's say 30 minutes. Let's say 1 hour actually. 1 hour before the meeting, participants can't go ahead and schedule it. You've got, a whole day's worth of notice, maybe even a week. But if you still didn't do it, then you don't deserve to be in the meeting. So then over here, we have daily limit. So you can set a daily limit. So max events per day. So you can add, if you are busy, right, then you can add a maximum limit to all of your events. Let's say 10 events, maybe even 5 events. Let's say each event is 30 minutes, maybe an hour long. So depending upon the length, you can go ahead and set up your limits as well. But for now, we'll leave it at that. You have additional options over here. You can select time zones, and you can have start time in centimeters. You have start time increments. So you have 30 minutes, set the frequency of available time slots for invitees. So if everything looks good, then you just simply hit the save and close button. And then you have your booking page. Here, you will be asking for names and emails right here. So name and email, please share anything that will help prepare for your meetings. For our meetings, you can have multiple lines over here. You can add in new questions. You can collect a payment form if you want to add them. As I said before, it's different types of meetings. So let's say if you are a barbershop or in a business where you require to have these sort of questions, then you can go ahead and add them. You can add like a name and email, it says over here. You can add a collect payment option as well. And then you can add other questions as well. So it depends on you. And after booking, display Calendly confirmation page or redirect to an external site. If you have an external site, you can click on this button, add the redirect URL over here to your thank you page or whatever page that you have created. And whenever someone books a meeting, they will be redirected to there, or you can just simply use the existing display, the Calendly confirmation page. Then you have links, confirmation page, that's done. So right here is the schedule another event. If you want to add another event, they can do so as well, or you can do so as well. Save and close. We'll move on. And then we have notification and workflow. Here you can add different notifications. So email confirmation immediately after booking, email cancellation if event is canceled, email reminders. You can set up reminders that, hey, remember meeting. So it's currently off. If we click on this button, we click on edit right here, we can go ahead and set up the email. So over here is going to be the body. Hey, invitee full name. Don't worry about that. Calendly will take care of that for you. This is a friendly reminder that your meeting with James or John over here is at this time or on this date, right? And over here down below, you will have location, event description, questions and answers. And over here, you can add timing. So we can say 2 hours before the event, and you can add other reminder as well. And then you also have a status option, but yeah. And over here, you can add your cancellation policy, but then you just simply click on save and close and you are done. So as you can see, email reminders, same thing. You can have like a text reminder and a email follow-up as well. Make sure you switch on the status on and we are good to go. So then you can add workflows over here. So currently there are none. So we'll leave it at that. If you want to add them, you just simply click on add workflow button. And here you will have your workflow. So you have email reminders to invitees, email reminders to host, text reminders. So you can set these up and use these workflows if you want to. But once that's done, just simply hit the save and close button. And now we are good to go. So this is how your live preview is going to look like. So if we click on this button, live preview, we can preview the event. And this is how it looks like. So as you can see, we are using the free version. That's why we have this banner over here at the corner. If we use the paid version, we will not have such banners. So now all that's left for you to do is just simply share your event. You can share it with a link. You can add emails over here, or you can directly add it to your website. If you already have one, you can go ahead and select that. If you want, you can even add a pop-up widget, like a floating button that opens on a pop-up. So it depends on you. However you want to share it, you are good to go. And now these were all the things that you needed to know about Calendly and how you can use it to set up meetings for your small businesses. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the pricing plan and see how much it would cost you if you wanted to buy Calendly. So here you can see over here, you can go ahead and choose the plan. There are 4 plans, including the free plan, which is not shown over here because that is the one that we're on. As you can see right here, down below, you can see the free version. But here you can see the standard plan, which is going to cost you $10 per seat per month. Then you have Teams, which is going to cost you $16 per seat per month. And then you have Enterprise, which is going to start at $15K per year. So keep that in mind. And each of these plans have their own individual features. So down below, if we scroll a little bit down and see all of the plans, these are the core features. In the free version, you can only have one-on-one, only one call meetings. You can have meeting polls. You have email notifications or booking. You have view count and profile scheduling. And that is pretty much it. You also have custom branding on the booking page. If you go with the standard versions, you will have everything except for round robin events, except for creating forms and routing invitees based on answers, route invitees with third-party formulas like Marketo and HubSpot and Pardot, route invitees with Salesforce account owners, Lookup. So, and you also have other branding options as well. And down below, you can see you have integration options as well. So in the free plan, you can only connect Zoom, Google Meets, Microsoft Teams, and other web conferences. You can't connect multiple calendars. You can't create custom webhooks. You can't connect Stripe and PayPal for payments. You can't connect HubSpot. But in the standard and the other plans, you can. The only downside to standards is you don't have Salesforce and Marketo to upgrade records, but I don't think you would actually need this. Those are all the options if you have a big team, if you have a big organizations that, you need a proper scheduling software for running your business. But if you are just looking to upgrade your small team, then I believe the standard plan will be more than enough to satisfy your needs. So there you have it. That is all the information that you needed to know about Calendly and how you can use it to set up your meetings and how much it would cost you if you ever wanted to buy Calendly as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. So having said that, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and goodbye.